Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Leo. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, I will have some announcements at the end, so please stick around for that. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards. What does the universe want to tell Leo today? We have 10 of Cups. What a great way to start. We have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, all these court cards. We have the Hierophant. For your opportunity, we've got the Five of Wands. For your challenge, the Fool. Wow. Okay, what an interesting lineup. A lot of court cards going on here. So let's take a look. Let's look around the room. We have two major arcanas. We have the Fool in your challenge position and the Hierophant as part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. We have all of these court cards, and then we have two major or minor arcana, excuse me. All right. So let me put this over here. All right, so let's go ahead and start with your energy. This is your recent past. This is the 10 of Cups. Now, everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's your idealized life. These are cups, so we're looking at your emotions. We're looking at love. We're looking at your intuition, your connection to source. We're looking at a family, right? This is happy, joyful family. These are unicorns. And they're very rare, right? It's a unicorn, and they're dappled unicorns, making them even rarer. So this is about you having your idealized life, what it is that you're striving for, right? Whatever that is for you. This is also about you choosing to be happy. Some people choose to be miserable. They do. This is you choosing to be happy in your recent past. Then we have the Queen of Swords in your present energy. This is truth time for you. This is you looking towards your future with clarity. You're now able to have this moment of assessment, right? She's a very brilliant queen. She's analytical, she's rational. She's able to use all of these skills and synthesize it into making, I would say, like being the dot connector. She's really able to make all of these different connections in this type of synthesis. And she's processing everything she sees before her, and she's planning her future, and it's transformational. That's something huge. She's also setting up some boundaries. I just want to show you this with this particular deck. She's putting these boundaries up. She's not letting any type of confusion or distractions interfere with what it is that she's working towards. That is your present energy. And then we get into your near future, another queen. And this is the Queen of Cups. So this is love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to source. And she's really tapped into this self-love. She's tapped into looking at the world and looking at herself, you know, every aspect of love as to what it is that she wants to do, following her heart. So also nurturing herself with self-love, because you have to love yourself first, and then you can love outside of yourself. And it's having that healthy relationship, and that's something that's really coming in strong on this card. This is also about you really following your intuition when you're tapped into that love. You know, trusting your intuition and the choices that you're making surrounding that. So if you see a red flag come up in a relationship, you need to trust your intuition and look at that and look at it from a very realistic point of view with this Queen of Swords energy. Okay, that's interesting. So that's coming up for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers and get some more information. Yeah, I like this for you. I feel like there's some movement coming in for you. It's movement in family. I feel like it's a movement in family, whatever your version of family is. And you're looking at things realistically, and you're able to follow your heart. I feel like a lot of shifts are coming in. That's the energy, your energy right now. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Let me get a little more room here. Okay. So we have the King of Wands. We have the Moon. We have the Two of Swords. the Five of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. All right, so in your recent past, we have this beautiful Ten of Cups being clarified by the King of Wands and the Moon card. So this to me is all about you having self-actualization. This is you going for it. So you're able to make some moves in your life right now to try and achieve this happy, joyful family and choosing happiness in that endeavor. So any type of relationship to me, so that could be like quality friendships, romantic relationships, your marriage, your children, you know, and it's that extended family. It's all of that, but you're making some moves to get there. And I feel like you really want to win in this. You're being courageous, you're being bold, you're being assertive. You're using a lot of your inner self and your skills, and also some really positive traits to try and make this happen. This could even involve networking. This could be involved in you throwing a party, maybe you throwing a family reunion, doing something where you're really trying to get everybody together and really have this sense of joy. And that's huge because summer's coming. So if you were to have a big family party, family reunion, maybe invite everybody to the beach, the mountains, a park, your home, wherever it is, I feel like you're really making some big moves to try and bring that happiness in. And this might be something that you're not used to doing, because this could be fear of the unknown. So you might have a little reservations about it, but this is you pushing through that fear. You're not letting the fear interfere with anything that you're working towards, but it could be very uncharted new territory for you. Maybe you've never had a family reunion or even been to one, and you are going to put this on the map. You're building memories for the people around you and yourself. And that's huge. They'll talk about it for generations, right? Maybe everybody brings pictures. It's that kind of energy. Then in your present energy, this Queen of Swords, she's being clarified by the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. So all sword energy. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. It's also the sword of truth and communication. So we're looking at your ability to tap into your intuition to find your truth. There's something going on with you that you have this indecision about, and you're being asked to go within to try and come up with a decision or just to get some clarity on it. See the blindfold on it, and she's got a blockage over her heart chakra. This is you trying to think of solutions. Usually this is either or, and then that third island out there is a third place solution, or for me, it's thinking outside the box. So it's you not being so pigeonholed. You're able to think wider and broader than that when you're trying to make this type of decision for yourself. So it's about you not feeling trapped and also not feeling indecisive. We also have the Five of Swords. This is telling me you're also being very careful about the words you're choosing to describe yourself and the environment around you. I think you're very conscientious of the power of words, and you're using it judiciously. That way you're creating a positive environment, because your goal really is that happy, joyful family. I think it's, for me, the energy is a carryover, that you're looking to do that in a very realistic manner. So you're being very conscientious about the words that you choose. And again, that's to describe yourself, the environment around you, the people around you, maybe the event itself if you are having that kind of event. All right, now let's look at the clarifiers for your near future. Near future is the Queen of Cups being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. This is about you, again, being very strategic with the words you use. Another sword card. So this is, sorry, I have a squirrel running by outside my window. I'm distracted by animals. But this is you being really strategic about the words that you're choosing to use as you're moving forward in life. And that is really smart, because it's almost like you are retraining yourself in the language you choose to use and describe. It's a way of elevating yourself. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is you choosing quality relationships. Friends, family, coworkers. You're choosing quality over quantity, or just quality in general. This can also be the card of marriage and having strong foundations. So I really feel that something strong and deep and lasting is coming in for you. Again, if you are having that reunion, I think it's lasting and you're strengthening some bonds with family. You know, a long time ago, it used to be that if grandparents, let's say their kids moved away, let's say their grandparents are in Tennessee and their kids moved to, let's just say, California. Well, then the kids in California, they have kids. So now the grandkids are taken back to Tennessee every summer so that they can see their grandparents and see a different way of life versus what was in California. Before California fell, by the way, I'm a Californian, before California fell, it's going to get back up, but before it fell. And this allows those kids to have memories and connections with their family, their heritage, their history, their ancestry, and their family in general, and it develops that beautiful, rich connection. And that is what feels like is coming in for you in your own beautiful, unique way. That is your current energy. If that feels like something you're going through, then this is your reading, because you know I can't read for everybody. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit, and we have 3 cards. We have the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. So I just want to point out, so swords and cups, well, that is your main card for your present and your near future. It's that Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So your emotions and truth are ever present in this reading, and Spirit is doubling down on it in the guidance and advice, along with the Hierophant. So the first card was the Knight of Swords. He is bringing truth, and he's not going to let you pass on your path until you confront some truths that are going on. And this is in perfect alignment. He wants you to also ground those truths. That's the sword of truth. He's grounding it into the ground. It's not willy-nilly up in the air. It's not just that you're talking about it. You're grounding it into your reality, and that's something that's coming in for you. We also have this Knight of Cups. This is the Knight of Love. He is literally bringing his cup of love forward into the future. This is something that's ever present, and all knights are on a mission. Both of these knights are on a mission for clarity, for truth, and for love and emotions and your intuition and your connection to source. So I think by having these connections, it's also deepening your connection to source, because at the end of the day, they are love-based. And that is the one source. It's the connection to love. It's your heart being open versus closed and in fear mode. I don't see fear. I see you pushing through fear. I see maybe you're a little indecisive about something. That's human. But I do feel that you're pushing through things and you're definitely moving forward in such a positive area. The third card is the Hierophant. This is again about you being grounded. The sword of truth is coming in and grounding you. Well, this Hierophant is you having your roots going into the ground. If this is a family reunion, this is your ancestry. This is your roots. This tree, look how old it is. It's holding the stories of your family, of your ancestry. You're getting divine downloads from your ancestors and from Spirit. It's a really beautiful thing that's coming in for you. This is really about structure. It's about maybe giving guidance to other members of your family, because this is the priest. So that is something that's definitely coming in for you. Let's get some clarifiers. Beautiful energy. It might be where everyone's exchanging stories of the family and they get passed down orally, and that might be something that just, you know, if you didn't have this family gathering, that wouldn't happen and these stories would be lost. We have the Hanged Man. We have the Hermit. We have the Eight of Cups. Like, I'm getting the chills just having that said out loud. The Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay, so with this Knight of Swords, it's being clarified by 2 major arcana, the Hanged Man and the Hermit. Both of these cards are talking about going within for enlightenment. This card is about taking a time out, just standing back and looking at things differently to gain a different perspective on something that it is that you're going through or what it is that you're trying to create for yourself. This card is about going within for enlightenment. This is Virgo energy. This is you going within because the answers are inside you, using your intuition and coming out and shining your big, beautiful lantern as you come out. That is your enlightenment. It's your guiding light, and you're able to share it with other people. That is an energy that's coming through as you're grounding yourself in truth. Maybe the truth is you need to look at things a little differently to gain an even deeper truth. And the truth that's of you, your own personal truth. Powerful, deep kind of energy coming through for you. Then we have this Knight of Cups. And he's being clarified by the 8 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. And they came out in this order. This is you not being emotionally satisfied in something. And Spirit is saying if that's the case, then it's time for you to find that 9th cup. So maybe you need to leave and pursue your passion, pursue something that's very meaningful for you if you're not completely satisfied. Because remember, the very first card I pulled is the 10 of Cups. This is the 8, and that space right there is created for the 9th cup. This is you leaving to pursue something that is really powerful and meaningful to you. This is also you not settling for something, right? This is you still on this path. You're on a mission. These Knights are on a mission. The 7 of Cups, you're looking for clarity. There's a lot of choices that are being presented to you, but you're waiting for clarity. You see the clouds? You don't have that clarity. Some of these choices are good, some are bad. It's about you waiting for clarity. And then you're off to the races to pursue your passion. And you're following your heart, by the way, as you're pursuing that passion. That's the big thing. They're all cups. Emotions, love, intuition, your connection to source and family. All right, then we get to the Hierophant. This is you having these deep roots. And it's being clarified by the 3 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. 2 threes. Threes are the first card for manifestation. 3, 6, and 9. You have 2 threes. This is literally the card of manifestation in tarot. This is about you calling something big in at a distance, right? You're doing that manifestation work. You know what it is that you want, and you're putting it out into the universe. This is you keeping your vibration high. This is a card of joy, of celebration, and of love. This is a card of friendship, this kind of camaraderie, enjoying each other's company, and this beautiful celebration of life. So that's why it just feels like it's a reunion, party, gathering, whatever it might be. It could be 2 people, it could be 100. It is really this type of celebration. Maybe it's with a hobby group, a volunteer group, a work group, family. It has something to do with this celebration with other people. It's not being alone. It's huge that's coming in. Okay, that is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 5 of Wands. You have the opportunity to release drama from your life. This is the card of strife. You have an opportunity to see drama around you. Maybe you're so caught up in it that you just say, well, that's just who they are. And then maybe it's now the opportunity for you to step back. Because remember, with this Queen of Swords, you're getting this vision of reality. You're really seeing things for what they are. And if you have strife, maybe you're putting up some boundaries and you're not letting that strife interfere with your life. Could be the people around you. It could be friends, family, coworkers. It could be strangers, but there's this type of drama. I mean, it could be your neighbors creating drama, and every day you come home, you have loud noise that interfere with your life. It's anything like that. So you have an opportunity to remove drama from your life. Your challenge position is the Fool. Your challenge is a new beginning. Now, is the challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it, and when you achieve it, it's incredibly rewarding. Is it impossible? No, I want you to remember that. This is you taking a leap of faith. This is you choosing from the purity of your heart to try something new, something different, to go in a new direction in your life, a new chapter in your life. But it's taking that leap of faith without a care. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the 9 of Swords. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. Wow, over the Fool, which is a new beginning. So, yes, you just have to push through it, but I'll get to that in a second. Let's start with your opportunity. So you have an opportunity to release strife and drama around you. This could even be a type of competition that's going on around you. Maybe someone is very competitive with you. Maybe they're a little jealous, and that's creating strife. It's you being able to release that, to first of all recognize it, see it for what it is, and then do the release. It's also being clarified by this 9 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. This is about you not letting it bother you. You have to call it out for what it is. All these are stacking on top of each other. You have an opportunity to also release this, because when you call this out for what it is, it's going to release any type of gaslighting, overplaying things in your head, any fear, anxiety, guilt, shame. You know, maybe you're getting rid of someone that's causing a lot of drama in your life and you really like them, but it's not worth it to put up with their drama and it bothers you. But you know what? You're just pushing through any fear, because at the end of the day, you have these gifts, blessings, and omens coming in, and those do not involve drama. This involves a new direction in your life, a new beginning, or if you're already going in that new beginning, this is more coming in for you to enhance your life, which means no drama. That's your opportunity, and it's great. Then we look at your challenge, which is the Fool, just taking that leap of faith. And it's being clarified by this beautiful Ace of Wands, a literal gift and blessing from the universe. This is out with the old, in with the new. It's a passionate new beginning with the next chapter in your life. So this is a challenge. It's a challenge for you to get here. You're going to do it no matter what, because you're following something that you're very passionate about. That really means a lot to you. It's out with the old, in with the new. I think it's out with this old drama. Out with people that are in competition with you, or they're creating that kind of drama. You know, some people are addicted to drama. You know, and like in relationships, some people like to create drama because they think that that's what love is drama, fighting, making up, fighting, making up. It's a toxic relationship, but they think that that's love, and that's what they're attracted to, is that type of, really it's affecting your nervous system. It's that type of drama. Well, this is you having a new beginning, and you're putting this behind you. This is a blessing in disguise. You see, he's making the blessing sign with his hand. You're putting these old cycles behind you. I think you're putting these drama people behind you. Okay, you could have figuratively been stabbed in the back by these drama people, and you're kind of over it. I think you're elevating yourself and you're moving on to the next stage in your life, because this is a new beginning. And this is a new beginning, and you're moving past it. You're following your own passion. You're following your heart. You're putting these old cycles behind you. I just feel like a lot of things have come to an end, and this could be old wordage, because I think that you're creating new words for yourself. So maybe you're putting descriptions, old ideas behind you, things that might have naturally come to an end, or they have like really come to an end on your own accord. But what I like about this card is this is as low as it's going to get. It's the Ten of Swords. Then you start with a new beginning, which would be the Ace. And you have an Ace. It's not swords, but you have an Ace. This is a passionate new beginning, out with the old, in with the new. Out with the old. This is a 10. This stuff is leaving you. And it's just going up from there. What a powerful challenge. It's almost like that is a second opportunity, really. I love this reading for you, Leo. So that is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to go to New Zealand and Australia the end of May. I'm actually buying my ticket today. In a couple of hours, I'm headed over there. I cannot wait. And but I will be there the end of May, the first week of June. So if you want to book a personal reading with me, if you're in those areas, stay tuned. Sign up for the newsletter, because you will have first shot to sign up. If you want to know what my pricing is, please go to my website. And in fact, I have a membership on YouTube. I want to say that first. If you'd like to support the channel, I have 3 tiers. You can go ahead and sign up and support it that way. Or you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link is in the description below. There you can sign up for my free newsletter. It's at the bottom of every single page. It'll let you know my itinerary and also about my upcoming classes, because I'm really proud about this. I have a 16-week manifestation masterclass coming out June 1st. That will also be released this coming week for you to start signing up for it. It's 16 weeks. It is a commitment, because you're going to have to change everything in every cell of your body. And we really work with you on that. So look for that. But if you're on my website, you can go ahead and get the free newsletter. You can sign up. You can book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation where I really use my psychic abilities to tap into that. The Learning Center on my website is where you're going to find that 16-week manifestation masterclass, a 4-week tarot masterclass that's coming out the end of summer. I usually teach it live in March and then also in October, but so many people are in different time zones or the day and time doesn't work for them when it's live. They've asked for me to upload that. So that is also coming out, but that's going to be towards the end of summer. And then I do private lessons that are one-on-one for tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration. You can also book that appointment. And then I have a section on there called Alison's Picks, and those are my affiliate links. I have Skin Like Butter, wonderful body butters, sugar scrubs, and soaps. If that's something you're interested in, definitely check out her deal. She's got several of them on there. Use the affiliate link. And then I also have Rogers Hood Apothecary, and her stuff is phenomenal. I just interviewed the founder about a month ago. Her name is Kim Rogers. We spoke about the parasite cleanse, the mold cleanse, the lymph kit that comes out May 15th of 2025, and the fulvic soak. I'm doing her parasite cleanse. It's phenomenal. I did 30 days, 7 days off, and I started on Easter, the second 30-day one, because I'm choosing to do it for 5 months. You don't have to do that. That's what I'm choosing to do because I really want to do like a big thorough cleanse because I've never done a parasite cleanse before. So I feel like I really want to make sure I get everything because, you know, there's different life stages: egg, juvenile, adult, and then as they're exiting the body, they lay eggs. So you really want to make sure it's flushed out. She thought of everything. Great information. Even if you don't use her kit, you use the affiliate link and go through and look at all of her ebooks about cookbooks, how to do a cleanse, and also the parasite identification book. She's got 2. I binged everything before I interviewed her, and the interview, the information is phenomenal. She's very professional. So check that out. She'll give you the deal of the day. And then again, check out my interviews also. And just so you know, I go live twice a week, every Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. And on Thursday, it's in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same thing. It is by donation. It's $20 if you use PayPal, Venmo, Stripe. It's $30 if you do a Super Chat because YouTube takes 40%. That's the way it is. So to be fair to everybody that you're paying the same price, that's why the Super Chat has gone up in price because it's just not fair to the other people. So definitely check that out. It's a lot of fun. And if you haven't seen an episode, go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. All right, everybody, I'm sending you lots of love. Bye for now.